a 6.5. Crazy, the world's coming to an end. Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I don't know what I'm doing. Ugh, let me put you down somewhere. Anyways, this is the first time I'm recording since this quarantine has happened. And I just wanted to vlog for once in a while. Upload an updated vlog, not my old videos. What would you like to know? Well, I think last time I told you an update about my life was that I was doing real estate. And I'm still doing real estate, so I'm a realtor. And well, I have a second job because I felt like I needed a second job. But I've been working for that job because I'm considered essential. But I'm also trying to make real estate my priority and making that my full-time job. Right now, it's been feeling like a part-time job. That's where I'm at in life. And since I'm home for about 4 days before I get back to work, I thought I'd do a little vlog. And I've been cleaning my room. Well, it's like spring cleaning, so I know I sound like a privileged child, which I am privileged. And I don't know, these past few days I've been feeling sort of all over the place with COVID-19 happening and what I've been seeing at work and what I've been hearing from the news and everything. Like, I'm trying to move on. I know some people might hate the fact that others are trying to move on, but the reality is that we just have to move on. And like, people that have small business, they gotta continue with their business. So just because they're not talking about COVID, I can't even say it, COVID. Just because they're not talking about the coronavirus doesn't mean that they don't care. Why am I even going on a rant? Well, yesterday I saw a post of somebody being shamed for not talking about the coronavirus and ignoring it, and I think that's why. I just wanted to also address that here, and that I want to avoid talking about the coronavirus because I feel like everybody already gets a lot of information and a lot of things from social media, family members, and the TVs. I just want to share something else, something different. And excuse my ratchet appearance right now, but I got out from a 12-hour shift and I went to sleep. Well, 12-hour shift at night. So I went to sleep and now I'm awake and doing some things. I'm gonna shower here in a little bit so I can feel better and look better, because I feel like I look like a mess. My hair is all gross right now. But anyways, I'll keep cleaning. So I came down to see what they were doing, and they are making some banana bread. Look, they're watching my video. I'm about to go shower, but I wanted to share some of the products I'm using. So recently I've been struggling with, well, I think it's been about 2 or 3 years, with like a dry scalp. And I started using this mask, I think, this past year. And it actually works, and it's for dandruff control hair mask, but I use it for like my dry scalp. And I don't have dandruff, but it just gets dry. And then I'm gonna start using this new shampoo that has no sulfates or parabens or anything like that. So I'll let you know what it feels like, if there's any difference. I honestly feel like you can't really tell a difference with shampoos until you use it for a long while. Spring cleaning has been slow progress, and my hair has been a mess ever since I got bangs. But anyways, about the shampoo. So I'm used to having shampoos that create like a lot of foam and get your hair really foamy and everything, but this one doesn't. I think it's because it's like mostly organic and it doesn't have a lot of chemicals and things like that. But I feel like it did get it cleaned really good, even though it wasn't as foamy, and it left it like silky smooth. Like, wow. Okay, I'll have to talk from down here. And it left it silky smooth, which, like, I feel like that rarely happens with the other shampoos that I've used in the past. But I didn't use this, and I don't think I'm gonna use it until later on, because I want to test this shampoo and see how it works on my scalp and my hair, and see how it like changes it. And this, I've been using it for like maybe once a week or once every other week before. So it helps like my scalp stay hydrated, but I want to know what the shampoo will do without that. And oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe, but we just had an earthquake. I'll show you some clips of like what I recorded and some of the things that fell. My things fell. There was an earthquake? No, an earthshake. Earthquake.
It's an earthquake.
It's because in Spanish it's different.
I'm gonna look at my room. I think it's probably
You scare me, Piero. It felt big, but I know it wasn't that big, and it lasted, I think, maybe 30 seconds. It was like way less than a minute, so we're fine here. I'm not sure how it is on the epicenter where it started, but I guess we'll find out. And we're expecting aftershocks, and we haven't had an earthquake since 1993, I think they were talking about. But yeah, it was like a 6.5. Crazy, the world's coming to an end. Our banana breads made it out safely. This banana bread came out really good. Everyone in Idaho that has felt the earthquake has been shooken up. Is that a word? I need to expand my vocabulary. But anyways, even I got shooken up. Shooken up. And this is probably my third earthquake that I've experienced. But even then, earthquakes just always leave me shook, because it just happens so unexpectedly, especially in Idaho. Like I said, it hasn't happened since 1993. So I was like, this could either be like a small one or like a huge one, you know, because it's like one of those things that, like, if it happens randomly, then there's a possibility that it's gonna be like a super big one. I was sitting on my bed, and well, earlier this morning I was sleeping, like I mentioned, and outside there was like, it was raining and I think it was hailing, but there was like a big wind. And usually when there's big winds and everything, like a storm, my bed moves a little, or like I can feel it in my room. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's probably the storm back again. And then it wouldn't stop, and like everything was thoroughly moving. So I was like, okay, this is not a storm, it's an earthquake. So I ran downstairs to get my mom and my little brother and my dad so we could go outside. But my mom thought it was a prank, and my little brother was playing video games with his headphones on, so he wasn't even listening. So we just like stood in the living room for like a few minutes, and well, it wasn't even minutes, probably seconds, and then it went away, but it was strong. And now there's a lot of memes that is so funny. I'm like, ugh, if this would have been big though, like, would those memes still be out there? I don't know, but I just hope everybody's safe, and especially the place where this happened. If you've ever experienced an earthquake, comment down below what you thought of it, and just comment anything you want. Well, not a whole lot of interesting things have happened. Hold on. That's Sonoda on the phone. We are gonna watch a movie since we are in quarantine, and he actually went all the way back home. So sad. And I haven't seen him for like more than a week. And I probably won't see him for like a month. That's my guess. Whenever he leaves, we try to do something. Like obviously we're always talking to each other and calling and everything, but last time I left to Michigan for a couple of months, we ended up watching a movie together at the same time. And now we started this show, and I'm sure you heard of it. Everybody has been talking about it. It's called Tiger King, and I've been wanting to watch it, so we watched it the other night, and we're gonna continue watching it again. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, but I want to show you some things that I cleaned up. So I'm working on getting this section cleaned up. Like, I don't know what to do. I want to have snacks here, but I don't like how it looks. Like, it makes it look messy. And then it's like my file cabinet. I need to organize it better because it still looks horrible. So I'm going through it and discarding a whole bunch of papers that I don't need. And this is my bathroom. Well, you've seen it many times. But right here, my hair cabinet was getting a little crazy. So I added this organizer bin to keep my headbands and bobby pins and whatever separated. And then I put some ligas on these things so that way when I grab it, it's all together and the cords aren't messy. I still need to organize it a little better. Don't think that's gonna close like that. But it's a work in progress. So my main focus is this, because as soon as I come into my room, I look at this and I just want it to look nice, but it doesn't. So I gotta figure out a way to make it look nice. And this is my little setup. So I'm just gonna go get a drink because I'm actually thirsty, and some snacks. So let's go see what I find for snacks. I don't really feel like snacking a lot, so I'm just gonna take this fruits, chocolate, and water. And I am gonna end this video right here. I hope you found it interesting or whatnot. And I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day and stay safe and stay home. And feel free to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye!